What's up everyone, Brad here with the Money Dad channel. In this video I want to show you what I found earlier today and get your opinion on it down in the comments below. Do you think I'm on the right track here? I want your opinion, what you think about commodities, precious metals, and in particular gold. That's what this video is going to be about because there's something pretty exciting here, I think. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I've got three tabs pulled up on the screen. You can see I got TradingView, I got Finviz, and then I've got this article that I like to refer to a lot. It's over at SamuraiTradingAcademy.com. It's called the 7 Best Price Action Patterns. And this is basically just a list based on a ton of back testing. You can see right here 10 years of data and over 200,000 patterns. Now, I don't have any way to confirm that what they're saying there is truthful. I'm taking their word for it, but there's another article that I'm about to show you on TradingView that lines up with this. So we've got two data points there that suggest that this may be true. Anyway, of these 7 chart patterns, the number one most successful chart pattern is the head and shoulders and inverted head and shoulders, right? So if you're trying to play the bullish side, you're looking for inverted head and shoulders. If you're trying to play the bearish side, if you're trying to go short on something or you want something to go down, you would play the head and shoulders pattern. So we're looking at inverted head and shoulders here in this video. I tend to stick to the bullish side of things. I try to look for bullish breakouts. So usually when I'm looking for head and shoulders patterns, it's going to be the inverted head and shoulders. I don't like to short things generally. So we've got this article that says, hey, this is the number one most successful, highest win rate stock chart pattern, right? 83% win rate on the inverted head and shoulders pattern, okay? Over at TradingView, you go to TradingView.com, right up there on their editors picks articles on the front page. So the editors, they like to grab a couple of articles that they like and pin them to the front page. When someone does some really good analysis or whatever, they'll pin it to the front page. This one right here, success rate of popular patterns. I saw this today, right after I was over at Finviz looking up head and shoulder patterns. So I log in TradingView, I see this, I'm like, wow, what a coincidence. I was just looking at this stuff. So you can see on this article, this member here, Moonbets, shows us the head and shoulders bearish side is at 83%, and the inverse head and shoulders is 83.44%. So pretty much exactly the same as this article, right? It is exactly the same, actually. So it may be pulled from this article. I don't know. I didn't see anything down here that suggested it came exactly from this article, but we have two different data points here that suggest the inverted head and shoulders pattern is extremely successful, the most successful pattern, right? Okay, so all of that said, earlier today, I'm over at Finviz.com. I'm over at their screener. I'm looking up, and I know this. I've known this for a long time, or at least I've believed this for a long time based on this article and my own, just experience that head and shoulders patterns are very successful. So I'm over here at Finviz.com. I go to their stock screener. I go up to this little pull down right here, signal, and I go down to inverted head and shoulders because I want to look at some stock chart patterns that have high success rates, right? I'm interested in playing some trades to the upside. I click on it and I get 8 results. Finviz is saying we are currently tracking 8 charts that have inverted head and shoulders patterns on them, right? And here they are. You got DGL, MKC, LHCG, and so forth, right? So you've got 8 tickers here. So why is this video about gold? Well, what is this ticker? Invesco DB Gold Fund. What is this? McCormick, that's the seasoning, food flavor company, whatever. LHCG, this is a healthcare company, whatever. Look at this, DGP, double gold long ETN. Okay, another gold fund. Sogo, not gold. What is this? Sprott Physical Gold Trust. Humana Healthcare. And then look at this, another gold fund. 4 out of the 8 tickers here listed for inverted head and shoulders patterns on Finviz are gold funds. So that suggests to me that there are extremely bullish signals on these gold funds right now. So I want to know, what do you guys think about gold right now? Let's pull up some of these tickers, right? Let's pull up DGL. Let's pull up DGP. Let's pull up Fizz, PHYS. And let's pull up this iShares Gold Trust, IAU. The charts in Finviz are not the best. I don't use Finviz for the charts. I use them for a lot of other things, not the charts. So, but you can see here they've got a rough outline of a inverted left shoulder right there, inverted head, and an inverted right shoulder. Let's pull these up in TradingView to make them look a little bit better. So go over to TradingView, click out of this article. We will launch DGL. Let's pull that up and see if we can find our inverted head and shoulders on DGL. So it looks like what they're getting at here. Pull my brush out. Well, you know what, let's go back over here. We can see the left shoulder that they're suggesting is in December, right? And the head is in April. So let's go over to TradingView. December, we have our left shoulder. April, we have our head. And it looks like we are forming our right shoulder right now, right? So let's pull this out a little bit. It looks like what they are suggesting is this inverted head and shoulders is going to look something like this. I hate that this little pop-up right here keeps getting perfectly in my way every time. So you've got your bear trend, which is a requirement, right? You're coming down off of a peak. You're in a bear trend. You're heading down, right? Because head and shoulders patterns are reversal patterns, right? They are reversing the trend. So an inverted head and shoulders pattern has to reverse a bear trend into a bull trend. So you want that bear trend coming into the pattern, right? So you had this peak, you're coming down off of it, you're in a bear trend now, you're going down into your head and shoulders, okay? So let's pull this over a little bit. I hope you guys love my drawings. I know they're absolutely terrible, but please work with me here. I'm just trying to give you a rough idea of what's going on here in these brush strokes, if you will. So there's our neckline. Here is the left shoulder. Here's the head. Here's a right shoulder forming. We are still very much on our way up back to that neckline. We got a long way to go. So I'm not necessarily saying that this is a bullish breakout right now and gold is, heading much higher from here, but we're in the process of making a pattern, at least on this chart anyway, that suggests we could head much higher, like a lot. So that's what this chart suggests anyway. But I mean, we're all the way down here on this chart, guys. This is today's candlestick right there. So I got a long way to go. This, for example, this chart is DGL. We're at $52 right now. This neckline is all the way up at $55-ish. So you got another $3 to go on a $50 stock. That's 6%. I guess it's not that much. 6% to the upside. I mean, hey, gold doesn't move that much, but you could do 6% in a week pretty easily on gold, if it starts to get pretty bullish. So that's DGL. That is an inverted head and shoulders pattern. Pretty sure most of these stock tickers are going to be pretty similar, right? Because Finviz sees inverse head and shoulders patterns on all of them, right? You got your left shoulder there, right head, right shoulder. Same thing on DGP. Let's look at Fizz, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Same thing there. Let's look at IAU. Man, all of these advertisement pop-ups. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Yep, pretty similar stuff there. And then just for kicks, let's pull up GLD. That's the gold fund that I like to track. And let's see if we see something similar there. It's somewhat similar. I see maybe a neckline right there with, you know, a left shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder forming, right? We're still stuck all the way down here, but the idea is we're going to keep heading up, break through that neckline, retrace, touch the neckline, and then blast off to the theoretical moon. So let me know what you guys think. There's a lot of inverse head and shoulder bear, what am I saying? Inverse head and shoulder patterns, bullish patterns. Wow, words are really hard right now. Sorry guys. I hope you understand what I'm trying to get at, right? There's a lot of bullish, inverted head and shoulder patterns, there we go, on the gold funds. So let me know what you guys think about gold. Does this mean, this is just a technical indicator, right? These are chart patterns. I know not everybody out there are into the technicals, not everybody out there is into chart patterns, but if you're a fundamentals person and you're still watching this video, first of all, thank you. But if you're big into gold or precious metals or commodities, let me know, you know, is there something out there in the world? Is there, you know, a real world event that could be the catalyst for this move? Let me know, because I'm a chart guy. I don't always know, you know, all of the real world events that are coming up that could be catalysts for these moves. So let me know down in the comments below. That's what I've got for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber yet, hit the subscribe button. I do stock chart pattern analysis just like you saw in this video in most of my videos. So if you like that kind of stuff, stick around. We're having some fun with it, all right? So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks.